Alright, we're back. Another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Get back into it, shall we? Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well and having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are. Just finishing getting set up here. Dive right back into it, shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot to point this out again. Shit, give me a sec. I swear to God, I'm more convinced than ever now that is meant to be like a sad face right there above the L. So it feels bad, man. Look at it. I wish my mouse could actually show it, but since I'm not playing on PC, I don't think this works. Oh shit, hold on. This. There we go. This right here. This looks like I said, look, this is like the mouth. One of the eyes right there. Right here. And then the other one is right there. Huh, there we go. Like seriously, it feels like that. I don't know. Anyway, holy shit, a lot happened. Last stream I got so much was going through my mind between streams, like earlier. Things were racing through my mind, like maybe I should probably wait till I'm out of Elpis after I talk to Heidelin and continue the next MSQ or something, but like I guess this whole time travel business and the memory wipe thing is probably, I'm starting to think this is probably why Heidelin was able to plan things out like, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Like, I'm starting to guess that this is why La Habrea and Elidibus, yeah, why La Habrea and Elidibus and, what's it called, god damn it, Hades, why they were unsundered. It was maybe because since we told Venat everything about our adventures, she knows everything that's going to happen now, and she didn't get memory wiped. So maybe because she knows everything that's going to happen, she was able to plan everything out, since she knows the future. So she made sure everything played out exactly as it did, you know, in our time, to make sure that we would have the opportunity to stop the final days, I guess. That's just a theory, I don't know. Umbral wind again, great. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if that's what it is. Well, so some of the things that came to my mind. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it. I was gonna say when I started up the stream and we started at the title screen, I was gonna say welcome back to FF14 Endwalker, and our battle against nihilism continues. You know, who would have known, right? We're our own worst enemy. We're fighting our own inner demons here. Literally, our own inner demons. Which become manifest when we fall into despair. We're trying to fight off nihilism. That was the focus of my mini rant earlier, right? My mini rant. Oh, right, I can fly now. What the hell am I doing going the slow way? The focus of my mini rant when I finished my last stream, you know? I'm getting one last look at this place, even though the weather's shitty. So I'm guessing we're gonna leave soon, so... I wanna see it from above. Holy crap, this island is huge. But yeah... fighting against nihilism. I feel like I had something else to say along those lines, but maybe it'll come back to me as I keep streaming. I can't remember right now. Still wondering how they're gonna tie Xenos into everything. I know I made that crack about, you know, Hythlobaeus or whatever, but we saw him on the moon. He was one of the souls that were sacrificed for Zodiarks, though. He was technically never sundered. I'm just like, at this point, how is Xenos gonna come into any of this? What is he gonna do? Oh, now I remember. That reminds me of something else I was thinking of off stream. Which was, the tracker. The Batman tracker that that Vena put on Medion before she left the planet. The little Batman slash Leon from Resident Evil 4 tracker. You know, the one he throws on Sadler when he walks away with Ashley or whatever near the end of the game. I'm wondering if that's gonna backfire. Like, I hope it doesn't affect... You know, because the way she can project her emotions to do what she's doing with the whole Final Days thing. Medion, I mean? Like, I'm hoping it doesn't affect Heidelin, because being able to track her like that... I don't know. It was just a moment of concern, I guess, I had when I saw that happen during the scene. Like, I hope that doesn't bite her in the ass. The only way we know how to find her or whatever, but like, at the same time, I was like, I hope it doesn't like open the way for Medion to be able to affect Heidelin in some way. Because you know when when Medion first got the messages from her sisters about how everyone else on all the other planets gave up on life or whatever, and then when she was first experiencing that, Leon also was affected by it because his ether is very thin as well, since you know we're sundered. Makes me wonder if that also you know kind of makes me wonder if Heidelin's gonna cause the rejoining to happen now that Zodiark's gone, so we can have more ether and be more resistant to Medion's influence. Maybe that might become a plot point or something before the final battle. I don't know about that, but just some idle musings. That's something else I was thinking about, and then. While I was saying that, the other thing that I lost came back to me and now it's gone again. God damn it. Yeah, I was like, hold on, I remembered, but let me finish what I'm saying. And when I finished what I was saying, I forgot. The Wonders of the 12s. That's too far in. There we go. Yeah, right there. The 12 Wonders. Well, anyway, let's get on with it. Hopefully I'll remember again as we go on. Mistress Heidelin. The lady. Alright, let's keep going. Thou must live, die, and know. He's watching me in quiet contemplation. Leon, listen to me. Our duty now is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus that they have been deceived. Right. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. This is true. You must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. We're gonna work together. In different time periods, yeah. Come, let us walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of Propalayan. Propalayan? I don't know, these words are so hard to pronounce. I thought we were actually gonna walk together, but we're just skipping all the way to the end. Okay, we're just going back straight there. Also, a joke I couldn't make in the moment because there was too much happening. I didn't want to ruin the moment. When Hermes did what he did, the memory wipe, including to himself, I was like, oh, so that's why he wasn't able to, he wasn't lying, technically, and was not able to help out the Convocation of 14 to stop the final days, because he literally wiped his own memory to make sure he wouldn't, and couldn't help the, you know, the Asians and the Convocation of 14, all that stuff, right? What else? God, there's too much going on in my head. Okay, so yeah, when that happened, the memory wipe thing, I was like, he's pulling the Death Note on us, man! For anyone who's seen Death Note, you know what I'm talking about. He's pulling the Death Note, man. He's wiping his own memory so he can lie, while technically not lying at all. I was like, I was thinking to myself... If they ever used that plot mechanic somewhere else before Death Note, I wouldn't know about it. But I did watch Death Note all the way through, so... that's where I first experienced that. Wiping his own memory so he would remember things at the right time so he could continue with his plans. Like, that was an amazing arc when it came full circle and the big reveal happened. I was like, holy shit. What else? Is that it? Like I said, there's a bunch of other things that crossed my mind. Yeah, in general, I already said it. I think pretty much everything that's come to pass in the story was planned out by Heidelin because she knew about the future, thanks to the fact that she didn't get her memory wiped. I'm guessing, yeah. And I already mentioned I was worried about the tracking device she put on Medion. But I think that was pretty much it. If there's anything else, which there was earlier, but it left me again, because I was still trying to finish that other sentence, and then when I did, I forgot about it. Well, hopefully I'll remember in time. But yeah, I kinda... Aww. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Banal, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Well, good thing I just came back from taking a long-ass break. Alright, a bunch of shit's about to happen, I guess. Once again, it looks like we're having quest names titled, like, song lyrics. I must live, die, and know. Hey, Crimson. This weather sucks.
So,
oh shit.
It is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
I know, I gotta go. Yes, this is where we part ways, Mommy Heidelin. Or Vana. God damn it, whatever.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friends' sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control.
That's one of the other things I wanted to say. That's why Midgard Stormer said there was no sanctuary left.
Who can be trusted, and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come.
Quite the conundrum, huh?
Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
Close enough, I guess.
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead.
That is a huge challenge that we're still undertaking in real life, too.
Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us.
And I'm
You may
dehydrated.
find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
And I'm 100% with you.
Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Damn. That's the reason even the moon won't be safe. If Medion's power goes across, you know, all of space. I don't know if that moon escape plan is gonna work. Won't we still be affected by it no matter where we go? Again, like Midgard Stormer said. He found this was the only safe... The last safe sanctuary he could find was Heidelin because of Zodiark keeping it away. I think he was implying Medion basically killed off the rest of the universe with what she's doing.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandania.
Oh, fuck, here we go. Back to the hellish present. Well, here's a song we haven't heard in ages.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Finally, the hidden meaning behind this song and the meteor shower from Realm Reborn, right? It's finally revealed.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable.
To be fair, the song was from 1.0.
A
but
reality
to be fair,
too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Like the end of the Garden of Eden or something. Paradise lost forever, never to return. After we ate from the forbidden fruit, right? There's never any going back. No matter how much we want it. Not that I've... Like, the Bible is fiction to me. I'm just going with the poetry of it, you know what I mean?
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die?
Finally, there's meaning behind the lyrics for this song.
As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
The last line, that's where it was from. Yeah, a few months ago I actually spent time listening to that song and looking at the lyrics over and over again.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Again, that was loud as shit. Yeah, that last lyric for the song answers. Maybe if I'd listened to it a few more times way back then, I would have recognized it as the quest title. I just remember reading the lyrics while listening to the song going, what does it mean? The obvious meaning, what you see on the layer, is kind of like, yeah, this is what life is, you know? It's suffering and all that. But I just always wondered how it pertained to the story itself. I kept overthinking the meaning behind everything that happened in 1.0 and A Realm Reborn. While thinking about those lyrics, you know? what she said at the end, though. Setting the deepest, like, darkest despair. The light of hope still shines, basically. To paraphrase. That's why I kind of choked up and almost teared up there. It's really hard to do that, you know? When things get really dark. You really just want to give up. It's hard not to. God, the story is so... The story is so personal. It hits so close to home. It's very relatable to a lot of people, like I said before. Wait, where do I go from here? Baldessian Annex, right. Okay, everything's still fine here. Alright, buddy, I gotta go. Sorry, I'm going on a lot in my mind. Too much is happening. It's my brain's trying to catch up. It's a lot to take in. You have a knack for turning up exactly when needed, and this is no exception. Leon? Impeccable timing as always. Jesus Christ. People are gonna make a meme out of this. I just zone out like that, it's just they're gonna put the little loading the loading icon on my goddamn head, dude. I keep zoning out, I'm sorry. Too much is happening, my brain's going on it. Leon, impeccable timing as always. I've heard you were off in the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Well, thanks, Carl. I missed you too. Hearing our song. Alright, what's up? As the heavens burn. Well, you and Cloud both have news to share. Hers is perhaps the more urgent. Level 88. Fuck. We're getting close to the end. Well, like I said before, it's gotta end sometime. So, have you learned more of the final days? Yeah, I know what's the cause now. Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the First, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain where and why of it, Alize and Alfino have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus Amanus is one of the worst affected. Thancred, Estinian, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Mistola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the forums. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon. An ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. Right. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You'll also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortuno to the people of Ratapan. Following their discussion, Vitra declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the forum's invitation. So far so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Okay. I mean, it is faster, I guess. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Haunish refugees to the tower, Alfino, Alize, Estinian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now... it is dangerous to go there. The final days have come to Garlemald. I mean, I figured it was going to spread everywhere, eventually. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortuno. Then, panic broke out and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. The others need you, Leon. Please, you must help them. I'm on it. As Hydaelyn's missionary. This clothes I still have on, this outfit. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you'd best take every possible precaution. The music. I'll be sure to let Thancred and Ystella know you're back. At least they're still responding to their link rolls. It pains me to send you off alone into unknown peril after you've only just returned, but 12 willing, you won't be alone for long. What's wrong, Crimson? They'll probably slap me in the face sooner or later. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, now that we're back here, I gotta get back to my normal outfit. Whew, alright. Now we're ready. Oh wait, you know, I was looking for a mender, actually. There we are. Thank you. Nice. Alright. Thank you very much, milady. At least this place is still okay, but... Where's Charlene's spaceship? Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Not a huge priority, but... I have gotten a tell or two on stream before, so... Yeah, same here now too. Oh, great. Here we go again. Lucia? Leon! And not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. Yeah? We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magdaglakis that the formed airship had landed. Okay. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart? Damn. Yeah, there's a quest battle and several cutscenes. Let me read that again. My mind is so distracted. There's too much going on. I had to read one sentence several times. God, I'm so distracted. Earlier on the Magdaglakis. Why weren't they able to talk to Heidelin when I was gone?
No. No. We were promised an escape. Not the same who fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
Well,
Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy.
better bring back your combat skills then.
We must build a line of defense. How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Alright, let's fucking do this. The bros, man. It's Alpino and Estinian. Let's fucking go. I was hoping to play as Estinian, but I guess not.
Our commander needs attention. See to the wounded.
What does this do?
Help is at hand.
What does this do? What does this do? What does this do? What does this do? Okay. I don't know what any of this does. Like, what the hell am I gonna...
Leave it to me.
That's a dot. Okay. That's some kind of barrier? Yeah. Is that an AoE heal or?
Those who can stand, come with me.
What does this one do? Just a normal heal? Okay. Good to know. And then that one's an AoE heal, that's a barrier. I think. Everyone's turning. All is lost.
Easy now. Deep breaths.
I thought I was supposed to use a skill on him. What the hell?
You're safe now.
But it sucks when you're totally lost.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
The hell I will. I'm on a mission. Uh-oh. Shield! Boba enemy. That barrier doesn't last long. Doesn't last at all. Starting to get the hang of those things? Not really. Why am I... Well, I healed myself, but I forgot that wasn't an attack. I'm so used to having attack set on that. gonna do?
But not hard enough!
God, it's so panic-inducing when you have no idea what the hell you're doing.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Oh, hell yeah!
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Didn't see that coming.
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate.
Damn right I
To be
wouldn't.
devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices.
Alright, that goes for you too, I would say.
Now, let's go!
God, this is just like the fight right before Endwalker starts. Switching between characters. We've lost too many already. Raha, with me! Okay, I have a chance to do this, so I'm doing it. I need the names of the attack. Okay. Vermilion Pledge, that's the limit break. Embolden. What does this do? It's a buff. Okay. And these are all attacks, if I remember from last time. What does this do? Oh! Well, we're starting. Shit! Oh, that's in the... Okay. The hell was that? Oh, he literally stopped it. Not like the rest, you don't fucking say. Look at it.
I'm fine.
Somehow I got out of that, okay.
I'm not done yet.
Nothing to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Where at? Oh, I see. God, this guy's an asshole.
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
Hell yeah.
On guard.
Frick. Okay.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back. Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Fucking another one. Oh shit, look at our boy!
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Damn straight, Graha. Tell him! Tell him!
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
You rang? Someone call for me? Look at him walking in like a Giga Chad. This is precisely why you should never skip your SWAT regimen.
I can look after myself, you know.
Sure. No one's saying that.
Everything's in order, I trust?
For the most part, yeah. First time I see Leon do a half nod.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
I love the altered lines from the fucking trailer, right? Also, hey Deathwing Duck! I was really engrossed in what was happening there, so I couldn't say hi, but hope you're having a good afternoon. Oh, I gotta do this properly. There we go. Alright, now we're ready.
Just the beginning.
I had a feeling I'd find you. This should be the last of your worst troublemakers. With me!
Let's do it, Assyrian. Our boy. One of many now. Alright. We got our girl Alize, our boy Graha, Estinian, Alfino. The whole posse's coming together. A few people who aren't here yet, but keep calm and watch his step, he says. It's like he knows me. God, this thing is huge.
I'm in your debt.
Whew. That was a little less nerve-wracking than the duel with Venom, but...
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
Hit the sprint button, man. You can make it. Come on.
More of them.
I was like, a Reaper attack? The hell?
Xenos! Here!
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
Why have you come?
a heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
You suck!
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine, yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
Are we gonna pull a Sephiroth and kill someone now? To piss me off?
So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
You bastard! For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof.
He's not wrong about this.
Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous.
Yep.
How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends?
Usually, yeah, always, actually.
Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Damn. This is crazy. But at least we got the Avengers all back together. We're still missing Thancred and Histola though. It's been a while since last we spoke. For some time I was not myself. Lucia and the others told me what happened that night, and about the events that took place while I was receiving treatment. It was only then that I realized the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be able to repay you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. And most of all, I want to thank you. all of you, for everything you've done and continue to do for the sake of my people. That the final days should manifest here too, after everything these people have suffered, is a fate cruel beyond words. Nevertheless, with allies old and new at our side, there is yet reason to be hopeful. At the very least, I am glad our own members are accounted for. This is the contingent's base of operations, I take it? Though there will be time later to discuss your journey to the First, there is one thing I must ask. Did you perchance speak with our friends in the Crystarium? Yeah, I talked to Lena and everyone else. Lena and Backlug both warned me against overexerting myself. That's right! I almost forgot I had to tell you that. Strange that they would express such similar sentiments. Identical, in fact. But their advice is duly noted. Well then fucking take it. Have a Snickers and sit down. We couldn't save them all, but if we'd arrived any later, it would have been a massacre. Things were looking bleak until you and the First turned up. Yeah, go figure. Oh, is it? To see Xeno standing there, so uncaring and unrepentant. Gods, I don't know what came over me. I'm with you, Alize. It pisses me off too. But he explained his reasoning. And again, was not entirely flawed at all. He's just finding his own reason to keep living like everybody else does. Whatever pretense they give themselves, justice and all that stuff, like what he said was actually pretty valid, yeah. But of course, you know, Alize's reply was perfect as well. It's like, if you only care about yourself and whatever, you know, she called it hedonistic pleasures, I had a different word for it, but it slipped my mind. Your own selfish little pursuits, basically. Then yeah, you'll always just end up alone in the end. Yeah, I actually have some personal experience with that, sadly. Different time in my life. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind, but looking back on it, I stand by those words. Yeah, I'm with you. I would say I hope they won't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. No, I don't think so. I think even someone like him might actually ponder what you said. I'm not saying he's gonna come around, he might never, but still. You never know. No one's gone until they're gone. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. Only death is the end of potential, folks. Only death. We still need to quiz you about your time on the First, if we ever get more than a moment's respite. Well, the first thing I'll say is what we need to hear. Outside help. What's up, Lucia?
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuno Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
His eyes are bulging so hard right now.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuneau. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Any other I would doubt, but you I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait. Did you hear something just now?
What the fuck are they doing here?
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
I knew something like that was coming, so I had my finger on the button, dude. I was like, here it comes. Some fucking nonsense.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Jesus Christ, Oriana, I almost forgot about you still on the moon.
To climb, bring warmth and comfort. "'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
What the fuck are you doing back here?
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom?
You bastard!
Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Hydaelyn's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me. What? But are they...
That was his face.
My distant collaborators, indeed.
He had no idea what they looked like when he was talking to them.
Fellow, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Hydaelyn's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I, bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperids made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Good to have you back. Been a long time. I forgot he was up there. Shit.
For a time, at least. Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well.
I was like, we don't have your...
Attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom.
Of course, yeah. I got a lot to say,
If
actually.
that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Of course, warm and fuzzy little bunnies. I was like, hey, the Avengers are all here except for Thancred and Y'shtola. And then I sat there for a long time going, there's someone else I'm missing. I didn't say it, but I kept sitting there thinking, I'm forgetting somebody. Forgot all about him because he's up on the moon. That was like ages ago. Where the fuck did we land? I forgot about our boy Urianger. Nice and peaceful again. God, even this overcast sky now looks actually quite pretty compared to the final days. The apocalypse weather. I dare say Master Fortuno was as what? Plussed? The hell does that mean? As nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Heidelin's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum. Might I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith? We may yet have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the rostrum. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, holy shit. Thicker than the box and for the love of pudding. Oh my god. Of course. New side quest for the Loperites, I'm guessing. Jesus. Which was this one? Of course! He's at the last stand looking for pudding. For the love of pudding. Baked alien soup? Alien onions are sauteed, simmered in a savory bouillon? Then topped with crispy cheese for a simple yet satisfying meal. Hey, buddy. Ah, you're with the students of Baldesion, aren't you? Please, I need your help. What's up? As you may recall, some cute, chatty little rabbits were here with your people the other day. Yeah? Well, one of them, a fellow named Puddingway, excuse me, later came asking for, pudding. Unfortunately, he didn't have the money for it. Instead of paying, the boss suggested having him help around the place. The problem is, he doesn't seem to understand how things work. It must be very different where they come from. Anyway, if you have a moment, do you think could you accompany Puddingway on his errand? I've seen a lot of typos in this expansion. I think I've caught at least 3 or 4 now. It should say, do you think you could accompany Puddingway on his errand? It's nothing complicated, just collecting the items on this list. While I can't offer much, there'll be a little something in it for your troubles. Man, they really stressed themselves thin for this one. If you have a moment, please accompany Puddingway on his errand. It's nothing complicated, just collecting the items on the list I gave you. Sure, where's the other quest, though? Well. Oh, fuck, I passed that, I think. No, I didn't. Let me go pick that up first. Well, actually, if this is right here, might as well. There he is. Yo. Oh, if it isn't Leon! You come at the perfect time to lend an ear to my woe. Really. Ever since Urianger told me about it, it has been my dream to taste the pudding of this star. Alas, that dream has been dashed. My quest for gastronomic pleasure thwarted. And by what? Something silly called Gil. Yeah, I know. I know Gilbert. I had heard about this Gil before coming here, but who would have thought I needed to eat pudding? And so my heart's desire must forever go unfulfilled. Truly? I get to eat pudding? And all I need to do is fetch these things with you? Yeah. I'll do it. For the love of Heidelin, I'll do it. That's a metal mold, Wait, what? That's a metal mold, some Belmont Fellows cookbook, and a bottle of Yakko milk that we need, yes? Let's hop to it. Alright, come along, little buddy. You want to review what we need? Then I'll read the list back to you. Let's see here. A metal mold from the Agora, some Belmont Fellows cookbook from Numenon, and a bottle of Yakko milk from Harlesand at the Peristyle. That's everything. Alright, cool. The pudding! Who wants the pudding? From the last stand, are you? I heard they've been sending someone. Here's a Yakko milk. Thank you! I can't wait for it to become delicious pudding! Ah, so that's what it's for. The milk's freshly squeezed, so I dare say it'll make a fine treat. The cutest person to accompany me so far. A little bunny. Wait, the way he runs. Oh my god, dude, I see this run and I'm just like... It's too funny. Could use the damn etherite. Whatever. The hell happened there? Somebody didn't make it. What's this? The box is locked tight. Oh god. Okay. Secret in the box. Time to use fucking Google and that wiki. You are Leon Starcrest, are you not? I've been looking for you. I'm an adventurer too, and I've been tasked with delivering this letter and box to you. While I can't say who sent them, rest assured that my client means you no ill. My work is done, so I'll leave you to it, but I suggest you start by reading the letter. Dear Leon, dear George, I have vital information on the Raccoon City incident, or whatever the fuck that guy said. On the crisis in the city, I think he said, I don't know. Dear Leon, there is a gift for you in the box, if you can open it. To do so, you must acquire 3 keys, the keepers of which are somewhere in Charlian. Solve the following riddles to find them, and do try to have fun. This is a game, after all. Yeah, sure, I have shit to do, so we're not doing that. But I appreciate the thought. For wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze. So someone looking at the statue? Or in the library. By young minds inquiring and new trails blaze. Okay. Yet the mind is a muscle, and rest it doth grow. Right. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. Get a good night's sleep. By life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait. Touching a prize, his hunger to sate. Yet no prize is so coveted as one golden hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. Okay. Blessed by the nymphi, a keeper doth stand, enthralled in a tale, a book in his hand. Yet evocative his letters on parchment may be, his words said and heard which impel destiny. Find the 3 keepers using the hints. Sure, I'll use the hints alright. Give me 1 second. We got places to be. How the fuck would I have ever figured this shit out? I just saw where I need to go. We would have been here the rest of the night if I tried to do this legit. Fuck that. Over here. Alright, cool. That'll be the first destination. Get this other quest done first, though. What can I help you and your little bunny friend with? Oh my god. For once, a race that Lalafels are actually taller than. Can you believe this? We found it. The Loporits! We need a metal mold. Something suitable for the making of delicious pudding. Do you have any? I do, as a matter of fact. This is for the last stand, I take it? I'll go ahead and put it on your account. Thanks for your custom. It's super cute. Ah, I think this is the cookbook we're looking for. The note says it's already checked out for us, so all we need to do is grab it and bring it back. Oh, wrong one. Oh, damn it. I was thinking of the wrong quest. How did it go? Were you able to obtain everything? Yeah, look at this. Metal mold, a metal vessel used for making sweets. Dalmont's cookbook. This cookbook contains a collection of sweets recipes conceived by the legendary culinarian Dalmont. Bottle of Yakko milk, so fresh you would swear it's still warm. There you go. Wonderful! I'll set about making pudding at once. Right on, man. Not just any pudding either, but the famous rainbow puddings, born of the brilliant culinary mind of the legendary Master Dalmont. This little one has wanted to try pudding so badly, it's only right that we serve him the very best. The wink! The wink back? As for your good self, this isn't much, but please accept this as payment for your troubles. At long last, the pudding of this star! Mmm, I can already taste it! So much better than Urianger's lackluster offerings. Thank you ever so much! Because of you, not only do I get to eat pudding, I've learned a thing or two about their making to boot. As surely as my name is Puddingway, I'll endeavor to learn as much about this toothsome treat as I can. Okay. Good luck with that. That is adorable. Well, first we gotta go there. Hey, yo. Oh, I worked on a report all night, and it's all I can do it's all I can do not to doze off in class. I thought the fresh air might help to wake me up. Actually, I have... Yeah, there it is. Just falling asleep in front of her. Whoa! I've been waiting for you, Leon. Here, my master bade me give you this key. It goes so far as to disguise myself as a woman. It shows how much he wanted to meet you in person. Anyway, I've played my part, so I'll return to my training. Enjoy the rest of the game. Okay. Yeah, even if I'd found them, I never would have thought to have to use that emote. So I'm glad I looked this up. This other one's even more niche. Up there. The rostral. I love the music here. This music is very similar to pretty much almost the same song that played, right, when we had our little friendly bout with Mommy Vana idling. Weird listening to such pleasant music while... It's very similar. It was weird listening to it while having adrenaline pumping through me so fucking fast I couldn't even get my shit together enough to not talk with a shaky voice afterwards. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, must not disappoint Mother Heidelin. Could this not be one of the keepers? Perhaps you should review the letter. If I did, what would it say? Oh, I have to stop targeting him. God damn it. My life overflowing, the river. Touching a prize its hunger to sate, the little acorn. Yet no prize is so coveted as one golden-hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. Even so, the fact that for things like objectives like this, you actually have to make sure you don't misspell it and don't use capital letters if you're not supposed to, can still cause a little frustration. So you have to go into say mode and put golden acorn. Make sure to put a space between both letters. And then there you go. Well done, my friend. From the tales I heard about you, I expected you'd find me in short order, and you did. Heard from who, you ask? Oh, just a man I admire. It was due to his influence I decided to train under the same master. What joy to see him again after all these years. My disguise I chose because I felt it would be a good match for him. Quite convincing, don't you think? Ah, but before I forget, here's your key. I'll let you get back to the game, but when you have a moment, I'd love to hear some of your tales. Oh, right, I haven't. The next one is at 11:08. That's over here. Oh, okay, good. Right across the way. Okay. Gotta talk to Izumi. More precisely. There they are. Ah. Hey, buddy. Greetings, Leon. That you've sought me out means you've read the letter, and solved the riddle besides. Of all our master's pupils, your comrade is the least poetic by far. But that's never stopped him from trying to woo the ladies with song. He truly is hopeless. Still, it's good to see him hale and whole. From what Master tells us, he's been through a lot. The next time you see him, do pass along my regards. And here, of course, is your key. Are you talking about fan credit or some shit? Something about singing songs to woo ladies, I don't know. Made me think of fan cred. Chad cred. The keys unlock the box, which you open to reveal your gift, along with another letter. Dear Leon, allow me to congratulate you for solving the riddles. As promised, the gift is yours to take. A long time ago, Master Louis Soir left a little troublemaker in my care. At his behest, I taught the boy everything I knew in the ways of survival and infiltration. Really. After years away from these shores, the boy has returned a man. By the sight of his face alone, 'tis plain he has matured greatly. A product of his time with the Scions, I do not doubt. I thank you for being there for him, and ask that you continue to do so. Will do. Lastly, I ask that you forgive me for not saying this directly. In spite of myself, I've never been good at expressing heartfelt sentiments in person. Hence this letter. The manner of its delivery, at the very least, I wish to make interesting, and I hope you derive some enjoyment from it. Wow. Is someone related to Chad Cred? Well, I'll take the last 5 minutes of that. What time are we at? Oh, we're exactly at 2 hours. Alright, cool. Good, we're in the perfect spot for this. Before I go in there to convene with everybody. Wait, let me check. Okay, yeah, we're good. Milady. Sweet. Alright. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. Whew. Ooh.